Good day, guys. So I just got a hold of the 2024 March uh, paper. So my exam number is 1234. So let's go. So this is, I think this is a very easy question and straightforward. We can use calculator to do it. So I'll just give you a calculator tip. So you can use calculator to check the answer. You can put like 10 to the power of 50,000 here, a very big number. Okay, 50,000. Make it as big as possible, it doesn't matter. So 2 over x squared dx. So you get an answer 2 by 3. So this is what I should get whenever I'm solving this. And whenever you see infinity, just know wherever you have infinity is going to be 0. So we don't write this in math, but this is what it is, because infinity is not a number. So we don't know what infinity is. So we're going to integrate that. So this is the same thing as 2x minus 2. So if I integrate, I will get minus 1. So I add 1 over minus 1. Then 3 to infinity. So I can simplify this to be minus 2 over x. Then from 3 to infinity. So I can substitute now. So wherever I have infinity, so this will be 0. Because from here, I'll have like minus 2 over infinity, which you should not write because we don't write it like that. Then minus 2 over 3 if I substitute 3. So this gives me 2 by 3. So generally, this question should not take you more than 2 minutes. Let's just add 3 minutes to solve. Let's just say it like that. So 2 minutes is enough, but let's just say 3 minutes. Okay. Now let's see this one. Yeah, this is, I think some of you are scared of transformations. Okay. All right. So you can easily see this is a sine. So the first thing I know, this is sine graph. First thing I'll do, I draw the sine graph. So sine graph is like this. Here is this is for sine graph. This is 2 pi. So here is pi. Here is 2 pi. Here is 3 by 2 pi. Here is pi by 2, which is 90. Okay, so it means this point is this point. But they told me y is equals to k sine half x. If you remember from your transformation, if you have a f of ax, you're translating by 1 over x, 1 over a, and if you have f of 1 by x, 1 by a, you're translating by a, multiplying it by a. So you should remember this technique. Alright, so it means all the x values are now being doubled because it is half x. So they are doubling, and this point corresponds to this point. So I doubled this value. So 3 over 2 pi times 2, that will be 3 pi. So my coordinate, so you remember here is 1, here is minus 1. So similarly, so this value is my exact same thing. So here is k, here is minus k. So my coordinate will be 3 pi minus k. Guess that's clear. So that is my coordinate. Now let's see b. A sequence of transformation is applied to the curve in the following order. So the first order, they are translating it by 0, 2, negative, so negative 2, so 2 down, and this they're reflecting on the x-axis. So on the x-axis is minus f of x. Yeah, minus f of x is the x-axis. So I think that's easy. Now they say find the equation of the new curve. So original curve is y is equals to k sine half x. So let me apply this transformation first. So we have so the first transformation, so let me call it y1. This should be k sine half x minus 2 or minus 2 plus that. Now the second transformation, so minus of everything, so k sine half x minus 2. So the final transformation will be minus k sine half x plus 2. So this is my answer. This is my answer. I think that was pretty easy. All right. So if I were to be doing this question on my own on exam day, if I were to go back in time, I would have done a question like this for the first. This is my first question I would have done, differentiation and integration. Because there's no way they are going to twist those kind of question. That would be difficult. It will just take you time. All right. So we're finding the value of a. So we're given the y dx. So we need to integrate. So if we integrate, we will find y of 3, then 4x plus 5 to the power of 1 over 2 with respect to x. So when I integrate, I'll get 3, 4x plus 5, then 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2 times this value here, 4, plus c. Don't forget your c. So what do we do from here? So y, let's just simplify. So that will be so we can simplify. So 12 divided by 2 is 6, so 1 by 2. Then 4x plus 5. Then 3 by 2 plus c. Okay, let's just check. Okay. 12 divided by 2, 6. Okay. So we can substitute our value to find c. So 9 equals to 1 over 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 5. Then 3 over 2 plus c. So from here, don't be tempted to cross multiply. You can't do that because of this c. That's what some of you will do first. Depends on the route you took. So you can't cross multiply. So you have to. So this is 9. So you can press your calculator. I like doing mental math. So square root of 9 is 3. 3 cubed is 27. So 9 is equals to 27 over 2 plus c. 27 over 2 plus c. So I'll just use my calculator. So that will give me, where's my calculator? So 9 minus 27 by 2 is minus 4.5. So c is minus 4.5. So that's my C. So I'll put it back. So that will give me y equals to, so I already simplified that, so 1 over 2 4x plus 5, then 3 over 2 plus minus 4.5 minus 4.5. So now I can find my a, so xy. So a is equals to 1 over 2 bracket 4 times 5 is 20, so this is 25, then 3 over 2 minus 4.5. So a will be half. You can use your calculator from here. So this will be square root of 5. Square root of 25 is 5. 5 cubed is 125 minus 45. 4.5, sorry. So this will be 125 divided by 2 minus 4.5. So my A is 58. My A is 58. All right. So I think that should be my answer. We can easily check this with calculator, but it's only when we have time after exam we can look for a way to reverse engineer that. Okay, don't worry. We'll see how to do that soon if we have time. Okay, now this is proof. Okay, so we're going to expand this. You can use sine squared theta. So these are the two identities you're doing for AS. When I finish this now, I'm going to do A levels also. So I just like writing them down. Sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. Sine square over cos square is tan. You can use these acronyms. S for sine, C for cos. So when I expand this, just do it on top. So this will be sine squared plus 2sc plus c squared. Please, at AS, you are not supposed to do this. You are not supposed to do this at AS. This one, you're wasting your time if you're still doing this. I've even forgotten how to do it. I remember my student do this in class. You're still wasting your time. That's why you were taught binomial expansion, or you should memorize this. So if I expand that, I have a sine squared plus 2 sine cos plus cos squared minus 1 over cos squared. So I'm using the left hand side to show the right hand side. So this and this will give me 1. So 1 plus 2sc minus 1 over cos squared. So this we cancel this. So I have and 2sc over c squared. So 1 we cancel. So this will be 2s over c, which is 2. So s over c is tan. So 2 tan theta. So proved. Proved. All right. So that's it. That was very direct. I think this paper was very easy to my own understanding. All right, let's see this one. So we've showed this to be 2 tan theta. So 2 tan theta is equals to 5 tan cube theta. What some of you will do here is try to cancel. You cannot do that. You cannot cancel because you're losing a solution. Whenever you're solving for angles, you cannot cancel. If you are proving, you can cancel. But when you're solving for angles, you cannot cancel. So we just move everything to this side. So this will be 0 is equals to 5 tan cube theta minus 2 tan theta. So tan theta is common. Tan theta is common. Then 5 tan square theta minus 2 is equal to 0. So I'll have solutions like tan theta is equal to 0, or 5 tan square theta minus 2 is equal to 0. So here theta is 0, which is in the range, and here tan theta will be square root of plus or minus 2 over 5. So theta will be plus minus. So when you do that in your calculator, it's in degrees, you're going to get for both angles 32.3. So my answers are 0, 32.3, and minus 32.3. So it's very straightforward. You don't even need to use the cast diagram here. Very straightforward. So let's continue from number 5 now. So we're going to put this in index form. So that's 3 into 2x squared minus 5 to the power of minus 1. So dy dx will be minus 3 2x squared minus 5 to the power of minus 2 times 4x. So you differentiate the bracket, you get that. So remember, the y dx is gradient. So my gradient, so I substitute 2, x is 2, so minus 3, then 8, minus 5, minus 2, times 4 times 2 is 8. So that will give me minus 3 times, so this will be 9. So 1 over 9 so this will be 3, then that will be 1 over 9 times 8. So my gradient will be minus 8 over 3. So that will give me my perpendicular gradient. Perpendicular gradient is 3 over 8. 3 over 8. Okay, so from here we can use y equal to mx plus c, but since they wasn't in this form, this equation is the easier one to use. You can use that, you still get the same thing. If you are okay with that, it's fine. It's fine. If you want to use y equals to mx plus c, you get the same thing. So I'll just use this. So y minus 1 is equals to the gradient. So that will be, this is minus 3 by 8, minus 3 minus 8. Okay, what did I do there? I'm changing the question. This is 3 by 8 of x minus 2. So from here I can cross multiply, so 8y minus 8 is equals to 3x minus 6. So I can move everything to this side since they want x. So 0 is equal to 3x minus 8y. Then 8 minus 6 is 2. So my a is this, my b is this, my c is this. So 3 minus 8 and 2. Question 6. So this is binomial expansion. Okay, the coefficient of this when you expand this. Okay, all right. So for this question, in binomial expansion, I think there's an easy way to do it. Whenever you are looking for coefficient of something and you're multiplying two things. Think of what you can get from here to multiply with this to get cube. So let's assume I have 5 minus ax. Remember, I need to get x cubed. What term will I get from here that will multiply to give me cube? So it means I can get x cubed, something x cubed here, and x squared here. So I need the x squared and the x cubed from this one only. So you don't need to expand everything. So imagine they put 8 there. The equation will just change. It will still be the same. So how will I get the x cubed from here? So this is what we do. So what I recommend doing is, some of you have an easier way. Some of you trying to find n, or you expand everything. I think that's a long method. For binomial expansion, just write this. Make 2 brackets because there are 2 terms. So this is 2, this is ax. Since you're doing statistics, I guess some of you will be doing statistics now, or if you're doing mechanics. But statistics, you remember these powers will always add up to give me whatever the original power is. And I need to get 3. So obviously here has to be 3. And here needs to be 1 because 3 plus 1 is 4. And here will be 3. So here will be 4, 3. Then for the other one, I do the same bracket. So 2 ax. I need squared. So here will be 2, here will be 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now what term will give me? So here will be 4, 2. So I normally take this number and this number, this number and this number. It can also be 4, 1. 4, 1 and 4, 3 is the same thing. Same thing. So this and this is the same thing. So I always make sure this number tallies with this number here. 3 tallies with 3. Now when you press calculator, so we're done. Then I'll get that. So 4, 3, I think 4, 3 is 4. I'll just double check. I think we used to memorize this. 4, 3 is 4. So 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 a cube x cube plus 4, 2 is 6. So 6 times 4. You see, I'm just writing my answer there. Then I will write a simplified answer. This is one technique you should use. You don't have to show them you're multiplying everything, wasting amount of lines. So 6 times that's 24. Then a. So that's 24. Okay, so we are doing, so I'm not getting the coefficient there. So 4, 2, then 2 ax. Okay, so that's x squared. So these are my terms I can get. So 5 minus ax. Now when I multiply these, I get cube. When I multiply these, I get cube. See? So these are the only 2 terms, because if you expand all the 5 terms, because when you expand this you get 5 terms, these are the only 2 terms you should bring out. So try and practice. If you have any question, you can send me in the chat. I will try and reply. So that will be 40 a cube x cube plus, sorry, minus 24 a 24a squared, right? 24a squared is equals to 432. So this is a squared. Yeah, I missed that. Because how do I know I'm wrong? Because at AS level, we cannot solve cubic equation. We're not even allowed to use calculator. So there should be something that is wrong. So this should be a cube. So this is a squared, this is a cube. So these are the things. It's only in A levels because I teach A levels also. I already know that you cannot solve cubic. So you always double check your work. So this will be, I only need the coefficient, this. So 40 minus 24, 16. So that will give me 16 a cube is equals to 432. So a cube will be 432 divided by 16, get 27. So a will be cube root of 27, which is 3. So my answer is 3. And if I were to be solving this in cubic, I will not get value. So it's only one value they want. Let's look at question 7. So in question 7, the straight line y equals to x plus 5 means the curve this, okay, at exactly 1 point. So b squared minus 4ac, this is equal to 0, 1 point. So we take this, we put it here. So that will be 2x squared plus 3x plus 5 squared equals to k. So if I expand this, so 2x squared plus 3 bracket x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals to k. So 2x squared plus 3x squared plus 30x plus 75 minus k equal to 0. So 5x squared plus 30x plus 75 minus x minus k. So my a is this, my b is this, my c is this. So b squared minus 4ac, so 30 squared minus 4 times 5 times 75 minus k equals 0. Okay, so I'll just take L of this to this side. So this will be 900. It equals to 20 bracket 75 minus k equal to 0. So this can cancel. 90 is equals to 75 minus k. So k is k should be 15. What did I do? There's 2 here. Okay, I think I made a mistake there. Okay, so that will be, so this we cancel this. I missed out the 2, so that's 45. So equal to 75 minus k. Then so k will be 75 minus 45, which is 30. So my k is 30. So I'll just look through my work and see if I made any mistake. That's what I always do. So this becomes this. Okay, so that line is correct. Multiply everything. 2 plus 3, 30, 20k. Okay, 920. All right. Okay, I think that's fair enough. Then B, find the coordinates of P. Okay, find the coordinates of P. So we already found, so 2x squared plus 3y squared. So as you see, it's a continuation. So I will just take this step. Okay, I'll just do B here so that I can see both, because I can see both paper. So that will be 5x squared plus 30x plus 75 minus 30 is 45. So I'm substituting because I already found k. So you can divide everything by 5 to make your life easy. So x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals to 0. You can directly see from here, if you are good with quadratic, this is a perfect square. So x minus, you can use calculator to factorize also. So x plus 3 squared equal to 0. So x is minus 3. So you can find y. So y is equal to x plus 5. So y is minus 3 plus 5. So that will be 2. So my coordinate is minus 3, comma 2. So that's why it's 2 marks. Don't need to do much there. All right. 8 sequences. Yeah, this is another one I would have done. First 3 questions I would have done. Integration, differentiation, sequences. They are direct questions. It's not like functions or trigonometry. They have to confuse you. So normally I start with differentiation, integration, then I move on to sequences, then I do trigonometry, then binomial expansion, like that. So there should be a topic you'll have to do first in the exam. No matter how they twist the question, you must get the answer. All right, so this is an arithmetic progression. So the first term is a is 6. The 10th term, so a plus 9d is 19.5. So I think this is very easy. So we substitute this here. So 6 plus 9d is equals to 19.5. So d will be 19.5 minus 6 over 9. Just use my calculator. 19.5 minus 6 divided by 9. So that's 3 by 2 or 1.5. 1.5. So the first find the sum. So s 100 is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So that's 100 over 2. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 99 times 1.5. So just use our calculator. 99 times 1.5 plus 12 times 50. So this is, so the first 100 terms is 8025. So those are my answers. That's my answer. That's very direct. Okay, now let's see what it's saying. So AP and GP mixed together. CIE. Okay. A geometric progression has A1 this. So A1 is this. A1 is 24. So there, A1 is 24. Okay, so the sum of the infinity of this geometric progression is given by S. So there are 2 sequences. So there's S. So I'll just separate them. There's SE. S and SE. So for S, we have A1 to be 24. So A2 will be AR, which is 24 times 1 over 2, which is 12. So we need sum to infinity, right? So yeah, that's easy. So sum to infinity, we don't even need A2. So A over 1 minus R. So if I have written the formula from beginning, I would have known what to do. So 24 over 1 minus 1 over 2 is 24 over 1 over 2. So sum to infinity of s is 48. That's easy. Okay. The sum to infinity of the even number terms, even numbers. So a2, a4, a6. Okay. So we already know a2 is 12. a4 will be a arrow 3, which is 24 times 1 over 2 to the power of 3, which is 24 divided by 8 is 3. So my common ratio will be 3 over 12, which is 1 over 4. So SE infinity is, the first term is 12 over 1 minus 1 over 4. So 12 over 3 over 4. So SE infinity will be so 12 times 4 divided by 3, so 16. So this is 16. This is 16. Number 9, functions. The function f and g are defined by, so this is a quadratic equation. Okay, so the vertex is this. Okay, given that the range, so the range of a quadratic equation, A are the vertex, the y vertex. Let me write it. So y vertex. Okay, so we're putting f in g. So take this, put it there. Then we need the y vertex. Then we equate it to 39. Then we can find k. So let's do that. So 5 bracket, let's use a square bracket, 3x minus 2 squared plus k. Okay, then minus 1. What did I do with my brackets now? What did I do with my brackets? So 5 brackets 3x minus 2 squared plus k. Okay, plus k. So that's only for that. Then minus 1 here. So this will be 5 bracket 3x minus 2 squared plus 5k minus 1. So this is, so my vertex here, so my vertex will be, just showing you, so this will be 2 by 3 and 5k minus 1. So what do I need to do? So I take this vertex, because we only need the range. So 5k minus 1 is greater than 39. So k will be 40 over 5, which is 8. So my k should be greater than or equal to. So k is 8. So k is 8. I think they would have said the maximum value or minimum value of k. That's what they would have said there. I think the question is not framed properly, but let's wait for the marking scheme to come out. So k is 8. Now for this value of k, so they would have said minimum value, because k can be 8, it can be 9, it can be 10, right? Okay, so I think k is 8 because k starts from 8. K is greater than 0. Okay. Now let's for this value of k, determine, so whatever, even if you fail this, you still get this. Carry forward. Determine the range of fg of x. 2 marks for this value of k. To put g in f. To my equation, so f of x now is 3x minus 2 squared plus 8, and g of x is 5x minus 1. Okay, so we'll put g in f. Would that actually change? Okay, let's say so 3 brackets, so 3 brackets 3 brackets 5x minus 1 okay, then minus 2 all squared all squared. So put that there, plus 8. So that would be 15x minus 3 minus 2 squared plus 8. That will not change the value, right? Because we're not affecting the y-axis. So 15x minus 5 squared plus 8 doesn't change this value, still get the same thing. Because if we want to put it in completely in the square form, that will be 15, then bracket x minus 5 over 15 squared plus 8. So it doesn't change the value. So my range of fg of x, my range of fg of x is still greater than or equals to 8. It doesn't change the value, the y values does not change. I think that's the answer. Okay, the function h is defined for all values of x such that gh of x is this. So first of all, find g inverse. G of x is 5x minus 1. So y is 5x minus 1. So y plus 1 is equal to 5x. So x is y plus 1 over x. Y plus 1 over 5. So g inverse is x plus 1 over 5. Now they told us g h of x, this is the main question here, is equals to 35 x plus 19. Okay, there's a rule in functions because some of you want to put, you don't know h, so how would you put h in g? Can't do that. So there's a rule in function that you can actually do something like this. So you put g inverse here, even in IGs you did this, g inverse here. So this will like cancel, so that will give me h of x. So h of x, so I need to put this in g inverse. So whenever you see hence, whatever is coming before, you have to use it, whether from B or C. So I put this in g inverse. So that will be 35 x plus 19 plus 1 over 5. So that will be 35 x plus 20 over 5, which is 7x plus 4. So that's my answer. Number 10. I think there were 11 questions this time, yeah. Okay, I think this was a tricky one of all of them I saw. Now let's see. The diagram shows a circle with center C. Okay. So this is minus 4, 5. Radius is square root of 20, square root of 20. Okay. Find the equation returning to the circle at minus 6, 9. So let's say here's minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Then let's say that point is here. So let's assume, so we need to find this tangent. So this is minus 6, 9. Okay. So we need to find the gradient first. Then we do y equal to mx plus c. So that's easy. So the gradient will be 9 minus 5 over minus 6 minus minus 4. So that's 4 over minus 2. So this is minus 2. So that's the gradient of, let's call this m. So this is the gradient of line, or p. Let's call this p. Line CP. So the perpendicular gradient, the tangent, will be 1 over 2. Negative reciprocal. So this is like this. So again, y minus 9 is equals to 1 over 2x minus minus 6. So y minus 9 is equals to 1 over 2. I'll just cross multiply. Just cross multiply. You can leave it like that. So 1 over 2 bracket x plus 6. You can leave the equation like this, doesn't matter. They didn't give any form. But let's just do it for simplifying. So 1 over 2x. This would be 3 plus 12. So that is the answer we should get from there. So I'll just check if I've done anything wrong. So I always do. So half, that's 3 plus 9. Okay, that's the answer. Now for part B, find the equation of the circle in the form x squared plus y squared plus a. Okay, just give the equation of the circle. I think that's easy. Give the equation of the circle. So I'll do B here. I have space. Equation of circle. So that's x minus minus 4. That will be plus 4 squared plus y minus 5 all squared is equal to square root of 20 all squared. So this is 20 x squared my plus 16 plus 8. What am I doing now? So you multiply that. So 4 that's 8x plus 16 plus y squared minus 10y minus 10y 10y plus 25 is equal to 20. So x squared plus y squared plus 8x minus 10y. So this should bring this here. That will be 4. That will be 5. So you're going to get plus 21. So that should be our answer. So this is my answer to that question. Now they ask for the angle. The angle to 4 decimal places. Okay, there are two ways we could do this. I looked at the question. So we know at A and B, x is 0. So I can put x as 0 here. So I can put x as 0 here and solve. So when x is 0, I'll get A and B. That's why we did B. Or there's an easier way we could use transformation to get that. I already know this distance is the same as this distance, same as this distance. So imagine I'm moving 4, 2. So I have to still move 4, 2. So this distance is 2. I have to still move 4, 2. This distance is 2. So this distance should be 4. That's one way of looking at that distance. Because we know here is root 20. Here's root 20. So I can use cosine rule to solve that. Or similarly, or you can also use when x is 0. So there are two methods. So when x is 0, you get y squared plus, what was my equation? It's y squared minus 10y plus 21. So y squared minus 10y, y squared minus 10y plus 21 equals to 0. So you can solve this. You'll get y. So y will be 7 or 3. See, the distance will be 4. So I'll just use cosine rule, which is square root of 20 squared plus square root of 20 squared minus 4 squared over 2 square root of 20 square root of 20. So theta will be cos inverse of, so 20 plus 20 is 40 minus 16 over 2 times 20. So theta will be, so you do that, theta will be cos inverse of that. So you press your calculator, you get 0.9273 in radians. This will be 24 over 40. So shift cos of 24 divided 40. Yes, so that's my answer. That's my answer. For the D part, find the perimeter and area of the segment shaded in the diagram. So if I remember correctly, the question was like this. So we have this, something like this. So we need, so we already know here is 4. So we don't need the arc length. So the perimeter before plus theta r, which is 4 plus 0.997 9273 times root 20. So the perimeter will be 8.1. Then the area, just area of sector minus area of triangle, which is half r squared theta minus 1/2 r squared AB sine theta. So area of shaded will be, so let me just factorize. So half, that will be easier for me to just press the calculator, r squared, then theta minus sine theta. So 1/2 square root of 20 squared, then 0.9273 minus sine 0.9273. So that will give me 1.273, which is approximately 1.3. 3 significant figures, right? So 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. So 1.27. That's my answer. Okay, last question. Differentiation. You need to find the minimum point. So remember, at minimum, or a stationary point, the y dx is equal to 0. So let's do that. So the y dx is minus 4/3 x minus 5/3 plus x minus 4/3. So this is equal to 0. Minus 5/3 plus x minus 4/3 equal to 0. So you move this. That will be x minus 4/3 is equals to 4/3 x minus 5/3. So you divide x minus 5/3 equals to 4/3. So x, so minus 4 minus 5/3 will be plus, so 1/3 equals to 4/3. So x is 4/3 to the power of 3, which is 64/9/27. So that's x, exact coordinate. So that is x, so exact coordinate. So the next thing we'll do, we substitute. You can use your calculator here. You should know how to use calculator to substitute. Just press calculate, type this in the calculator the way it is. So 2 then 64 over 27 to the power of minus 2 over 3 minus 3 bracket 64 over 27 1 over 3 plus 1, so that will give me minus 1 by 8. So the coordinates are 64 over 27 comma minus 1 by 8. So that's my answer. That's my answer to that. So the next question was to find the area of that portion that is shaded. 7 marks. So what should we do? So we need to integrate area under the curve. We need to integrate this. We need to integrate. Okay. So we integrate. So 2x to the power of. Alright, let's see. So let's see. So 2x to the power of minus 2 by 3. Then what was the question? Minus 3x to the power of minus 1 by 3 plus 1. Okay. This is y. But we don't know the coordinates of a and b, and at a and b y is 0, so we take that equals 0, we solve. We're solving this, so we find, because we know we have to integrate from something to something. We don't know this, so this is equation reducible, so let u be equals to minus 1 by 3, so that will be 2x squared minus 2u squared minus 3u plus 1 equals to 0. So you solve this. When you solve this with your calculator, you should be smart with your calculator. Calculator is going to give you u as, or x as 1 by 2 and x as 1. So just be smart, cross multiply. So that will be 2u minus 1. So you cross multiply whatever the calculator gives you, cross multiply and move the 1. Then u minus 1 equal to 0. So u is equals to 1 by 2, or u is 1. So u is 1 by 2 and u is 1. Okay, let's check that. Yes, so that will be 2 squared minus 1. Yeah. So now we find x. So u is x to the power of 1 by 3, not 1 by 3. So just change that. So u is x to the power of minus 1 by 3. So just use this now. Come here. So 1 over 2 is equals to x to the power of minus 1 by 3, or 1 is equals to x to the power of minus 1 by 3. Obviously this should be 1. Then we flip both sides. So 2 is equals to x 1 by 3. So x is 8. From here, I'm not going to solve this, so I'm giving you this as a challenge. You can even use calculator. The reason why I'm not doing this is because you can use calculator to know the answer. So we're integrating from 1 to 8 of 2 x minus 2 by 3 minus 3x minus 1 by 3 plus 1 with respect to x. Use calculator to solve this. Anything with limit, use calculator. So you will get minus 1 by 2. So the area will be 1 by 2 because it's minus because it is below the x-axis. So the area will be 1 by 2. So thank you very much, guys. I hope I beat the time to solve this question.